This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And of course, today we have students from Gonzales Middle School and from United South Middle School. But before we turn our attention to them, I'd like to introduce our guest host today, Mr. David Gonzales, Executive Director for Middle School Education here at United ISD. David, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Very good, sir. And if you could, just for the benefit of our students and our audience, just kind of describe your duties and responsibilities as Executive Director here at UISD.
Absolutely. I'm in charge of the middle school programs. I oversee the principals at your campus and the instruction that takes place and anything else that goes in between the daily routines.
All right, very good, sir. Thank you. And of course, we turn our attention now to our students representing Gonzales Middle School. We have Jeanette and America. And Jeanette, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I like watching TV.
Okay.
I'm very good at math.
Oh, excellent.
And I like sleeping.
Well, I do too, actually, so you're not alone there. And America, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I play soccer and I would like to go to Stanford University and study neurology.
All right, excellent. And representing United South Middle School, we have Kaylee and Christopher. And Kaylee, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I plan to attend Baylor University and study general medicine, and I'm thankful to God that I'm here today.
All right, thank you. And of course, Christopher, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I am in band, and I plan to go to UT to study to be a band director.
All right, excellent, very good. We have an ambitious group of students with us here today. Before we start play, actually, let me just go over the rules very briefly. Each team is going to take turns spinning the wheel that you see behind you. We have questions in language arts, social studies, math, and science. And those questions are worth 5 points if you answer those correctly. The category in red, the wild turn, those questions are designed to be a little more difficult. So those questions are actually worth 10 points if you can answer correctly. And of course, in order to earn the points, you do have to answer correctly. And if you don't, the other team gets a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And of course, for all the questions, we have a 1-minute time limit. And of course, you'll hear that chime when your time is up, and you'll have to give us your answer then and there. So we held a coin toss a little earlier today, and United South Middle School gets to go first. So Kaylee or Christopher, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? We just want to remind our students that the wheel does need to go around at least once in order for it to count, and in this case it does. And of course, we just remains to wait and see where it lands. It looks like our students from United South Middle School have a science question to answer. And if you can just hand that to me there, Mr. Canales. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and give a copy of the question and the choices to our students, and you can go ahead and start reading, sir.
Okay, here's the first question, South Middle. Stephanie wanted to know the size if chalk pieces would affect how quickly a given mass of chalk would react with vinegar. She took 3 identical sticks of white chalk. She broke 1 stick into large pieces, 1 into small pieces, and crushed 1 into powder. She then added 20 milliliters of vinegar to each sample and measured the time until the reaction was completed. This is the question. What would most likely be the conclusion of this investigation? A faster rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk increased. B, a faster rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk decreased. C, a slower rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk increased. D, a slower rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk decreased?
And the clock starts now, and this is a science question for our students from United South Middle School. And as they work on the problem, they're going to confer with each other and see if they can come up with the right solution. If they answer correctly, they earn 5 points. If they don't, our students from Gonzales Middle School will have a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And I think the choices there bear repeating, Mr. Gonzales, if you don't mind. We have a little time here.
Repeat the answers.
Yeah, just the four
Choices. A, faster rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk increased. B, a faster rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk decreased. C, a slower rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk increased. And then a D, a slower rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk decreased.
And students, are you ready? Do you have an answer for us? And what is your answer, please?
Letter B.
Letter B is correct. Congratulations, United South Middle.
Very good. Letter B is a fast rate of chemical reaction because the surface area of the chalk decreased. So very good, United South Middle. You earn the points. And Gonzales Middle School, it's your turn. So America or Jeanette, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And we'll go ahead and accept that spin. It's a math question. So we're going to ask you in the future just to spin it clockwise because, yeah, because our wheel's a little dodgy sometimes.
Well, this is great because you mentioned you were good in math, so here we go. Question. Find the area of the figure, and it has X, and of course the answer choices are A, 135 feet square, B, 77.5 feet square, C, 83 feet square. So you're looking for X.
And of course our triangle has two legs, 15 and 18 feet.
15 and 18 feet.
And again, we're looking for the area of the figure, students. So if they can answer that correctly, our students from Gonzales Middle School will earn 5 points. Otherwise, our students from United South Middle School will get a chance and possibly earn the points if they can answer correctly. So as our students work the problem, let me just repeat the question. Just find the area of the figure. Of course, the students have a diagram of the figure in front of them, and they have 3 choices to choose from. They have to figure out the area. So, and once you're ready, students, you can go ahead and give us your answer.
Letter C.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. United South Middle School, you have a chance to earn some points here. Do you have an answer for us?
A.
A is correct.
135 square feet. So very good, United South Middle School. You earned the points, and it's also your turn at the wheel. So Christopher, Kaylee, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And we'll find out where Kaylee's spin will land eventually. And we'll see what kind of a question our students will have to answer. Okay, they're going to be getting a wild turn question. I'll go ahead and take that. And this is coming from the reading subject area. And I'm going to go ahead and hand a copy to each team. Yes, sir.
All right, here's the question. The narrator tells a story in third person from an all-knowing perspective. The knowledge is not limited by any one character's view or behavior, as the narrator knows everything about all characters. Here are your answer choices. A, an omniscient third-person limited point of view. B, objective point of view. And then C, a third-person omniscient point of view.
And of course, this wild term question is for our students from United South Middle School. It comes from the reading subject area, and whenever you have your answer, students, you can go ahead and let us know.
Letter C.
Letter C is correct again, South Middle.
Third person omniscient point of view. Very good, United South Middle School. And Gonzales Middle School, your turn at the wheel again. So, America, give us a good spin, please. And America's spin will go round and round and will come to rest, eventually landing in the wild turn area. So let's see what kind of a question our students have to answer here. This one's coming from the science subject area. And you can go ahead and read that. I'll hand the copy to the
Here
teams.
we go, students. Here's the question. An automobile is moving down a perfectly level and straight road with a constant speed of 80 kilometers per hour. The car increased its speed to 120 kilometers per hour as it went down a hill. Which statement is true? A. The car's motion and acceleration are in opposite directions. B. The car's motion and acceleration are in the same directions. C. The car's velocity is changed by the decrease of force of gravity. And D. The car's velocity is at zero with all forces being balanced.
Now, this is a wild turn question for our students from Gonzales Middle School. It comes from the science subject area. And as soon as you're done conversing, students, and have an answer, go ahead and let us know. And if you answer correctly, you can earn 10 points. Otherwise, our students from United South Middle School have a chance to answer that question, possibly earn the points.
Is it letter B?
Letter B is correct, Gonzales. You're on the board.
All right, good job. You get the 10 points there. And United South Middle School, it's your turn once again. So give us a good spin there, Christopher. And the wheel will come to rest eventually. Looks like we're going to wind up with a language arts question for our students from United South Middle School. And again, students, this is worth 5 points if you can answer correctly.
All right, here we go. Here's the question. A type of informational text that is written with the intent to explain the steps in a procedure, as in a recipe. What would the answer choice be? A. Resolution. B. Procedural text. Or C. Falling action.
And whenever you have your answers, students, you can let us know.
B.
B is correct.
All right.
Procedural text.
So good job, United South Middle School. You earned the 5 points. It's also now time for a quick break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back. Congratulations to Leobardo Gonzales Vasquez from LBJ High School. Perfect attendance pays off. Thanks to the Sames Key in the Classroom program, he won a new 2016 Kia Soul. Thank you, Sames Auto Group, for supporting UISD students. Thank you, A&K World Class Driving School, for the free driving lessons. And thank you to the Laredo Federal Credit Union for covering tax, title, and license. Congratulations to Leobardo Gonzales Vasquez for having perfect attendance and winning a new 2016 Kia Soul. Drive local, drive Sames.
Studies show that parents who are actively involved in their children's education more than double their chances of graduating from high school and even going on to college. Make time to get to know your child's principal, teachers, and counselor. Volunteer and get involved in your child's school activities. Even the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Invest in your child's future today.
You could be the next Miss Laredo.
The annual Miss Laredo 5-category scholarship pageant will be taking place for girls 6 to 26.
Winners will receive a prize package which includes scholarships and a paid entry fee to the Miss Texas and Miss Texas Teen USA pageant.
Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to represent Laredo.
The pageant will be held at the Laredo Civic Center on June 25th and 26th.
For more information, go to www.misslaredo.com.
United ISD urges parents who have children with severe allergies to please inform district nursing staff about your child's condition. Allergic reactions can be life-threatening.
We have procedures in place to help students at risk for severe allergic reactions or anaphylaxis. Notifying staff about student allergies makes it easier for them to respond quickly to an emergency.
Please report severe allergies and help ensure UISD students remain safe and healthy.
Welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. And today we have students with us from Gonzales Middle School and from United South Middle School. And our guest host today is Mr. David Canales, Executive Director for Middle School Education here at UISD. And Mr. Canales, I believe you have a question for our students before we resume play.
Yes, I do. We'll start off with Jeanette. Jeanette, I understand you like math. And so my question to you is, are you involved in any extracurricular activities on your campus?
No, but I'll soon be next year in high school.
And what would that be?
Video game design or cooking, just
anything that I like.
There's a lot of possibilities there for you to venture into. That's very good. Okay, America, what I know you're planning to go to Stanford, if I heard correctly. A nephrologist is what I heard. Yeah. Tell me, are you involved in any extracurricular activities?
I play soccer and I went to the math counts.
Okay.
I'm in athletics.
Math Counts is a very good program that I know Mr. Edward Garza, one of our local engineers, has been doing it for a number of years. So congratulations to both of y'all from Gonzales. Kaylee, I know you're in UIL. I see a UIL shirt on there. So what do you participate in?
Well, in UIL, I was in spelling, writing, calculators. I also went to Math Counts, and I'm currently the president of National Geographic Society and Student Council. Wow,
you're a very busy girl, aren't you? Well, congratulations to you. Christopher, I know you want to be a band director in the near future. Tell me a little bit about, I already know what extracurricular you're going to be in. Tell me a little bit about what your love of learning is. Is it math, science? What is it?
I like science the most because I'm better at science than any other subject.
Wow, well, maybe you can figure out some really new gadgets out there that the musicians can use. Very good, excellent.
All right, very intelligent group of students we have with us here today. It's time to resume play now. So Gonzales Middle School, it's your turn at the wheel. So Jeanette or America, will you spin that wheel for us, please? And the wheel does make it round at least once, and we're going to land in the social studies subject area, our first one of the day. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly. And I'll go ahead and hand the copies to our students.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a question. Which feature of government was used by many colonials prior to the Revolution War? Your answer choices are A, elected governors, B, representative assemblies, C, separation of powers, and D, checks and balances.
And the social studies question is for our students from Gonzales Middle School. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And as soon as you're ready, students, you can let us know your answer. You have up to a minute to answer though. And if they answer incorrectly, our students from United South Middle School will get a chance to answer and possibly earn the points. So are you ready, girls? And what's your answer, please?
B.
B is absolutely correct. Representative assemblies.
Very good. Gonzales Middle School, you earn the points. And United South Middle School, it's your turn once again. So Christopher, Kaylee, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And Kaylee's spin will come to rest eventually, this time landing in the language arts subject area. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you answer correctly.
All right, so here is the question, students. Identify the nouns in the following sentence. The boys and girls are playing at recess. Answer choices are A, recess, comma, playing, comma, and B, boys, comma, girls, comma, recess. C, recess, comma, boys. And D, playing, comma, girls, comma, and are.
And the nouns are, do you have your answer for us, students?
Letter B.
Letter B is correct.
All
Boys,
right.
girls, and recess. You got it.
So good job, United South Middle School. It's your turn once again, Gonzales Middle School. So America or Jeanette, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And as the wheel goes around, it will come to a rest eventually, this time landing in what looks to be the math subject area, which is Jeanette's favorite subject, by the way. And that's your copy and your copy.
All right, so here we go. The question is, find the next three terms in the arithmetic sequence. 3, 15, 27. And then your answer choices are A, 33, 45, 57. B, 39, 51, 63. And then C, 39, 47, and 55.
Of course, this math question is for our students from Gonzales Middle School. And of course, they have to find the next three terms in the arithmetic sequence, 3, 15, 27. And they've been giving some choices to choose from. And as they work the problem, Mr. Gonzales, what do you think of our show so far?
I can tell you, they're busy bees over there, getting it busy,
All right.
trying to figure out that math answer.
Very good. And if our students can answer correctly, they'll earn 5 points. And Gonzales Middle School, do you have an answer for us?
B.
B is correct, Jeanette.
All right, good job. You earned the 5 points, and United South Middle School, it's your turn once again, so give us a good spin on that wheel. And after a very vigorous spin, the wheel will come to rest eventually, and we'll find out shortly what kind of a question our students from United South Middle School will get to answer. And it looks like they will have to answer a math question.
Math question. It was almost on science, Christopher's favorite subject.
Yeah. And that'll be the problem.
Here we go. This is a math question.
All
Which
right.
fraction is equivalent to 4/9? A is the choice. A, 19. B, 12 over 26. C, 16 over 35. Or D, 8 over 18.
And of course, it always pays to read the question carefully, students. So, what fraction is equivalent to 4 over 9? And again, this math problem is for our students from United South Middle School. And of course, they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And once they've consulted with each other, students, are you ready? Do you have an answer for us?
Letter D.
Letter D is correct. 8 over 18.
All right.
Excellent.
Good job, United South Middle School and Gonzales Middle School. Your turn once again. So, America, go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll find out momentarily where it's going to stop. And we'll see what kind of an answer you'll have to, or a question you'll have to answer. And again, our students, well, no, looks like we're going to wind up with a social studies question.
Hopefully it's an easy one. We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, that, and it's your copy and your copy. All right.
All right, you're going to like this one. Question. 407 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation. The passage above is from which president of Lincoln's speeches? Choices are A, Emancipation Proclamation, B, House Divided Speech, C, First Inaugural Address, and D, Gettysburg Address.
So this is a social studies question for our students from Gonzales Middle School. And they have to figure out which, the passage from which of President Lincoln's speeches did it come from. And once you're ready.
D?
Letter D is absolutely correct. Gettysburg Address.
Gettysburg
Awesome.
Address. So good job, Gonzales Middle School and United South Middle School. It's your turn once again. So Christopher, Kaylee, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And once again, the wheel will come to a rest, landing this time in the science.
Christopher's jumping for joy.
In the science subject area. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly.
All right. The question reads, Texas is closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter. Why is it colder in Texas in the winter? A, Earth is tilted so that there is less direct sunlight during the winter than during the summer. B, the sun is not as hot during the winter as it is during the summer. C, there are more particles in space that soak up the sunlight during the winter than during the summer. And then D, Earth orbits faster during the winter than during the summer.
And students, are you ready?
Letter A.
Letter A is correct. Science genius over there. You got it.
All right, Earth is tilted so that there is less direct sunlight during the winter than during the summer. So good job, United South Middle School. You earned the points, and Gonzales Middle School, it'll be your turn once again. And this time the wheel goes round and round and will come to rest, eventually landing in the wild turn area. And this is this question's coming from the language arts subject area. All right.
Just want to make sure. That's an N, right?
Right.
Okay, here we go. Question. Which are the articles that refer to any person, place, or thing? Choices are A and the, B, the and an, C, that and this, or D, A and N.
And students, when you're ready, just go ahead and give us your answer.
Letter A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. United South Middle School, you have a chance to earn some points here. Do you have an answer for us, please? Yeah, we do need your answer right now, please.
C.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Mr. Gonzales, do you mind sharing the correct answer
The
with our
answer
students?
choice is D, A and N.
Okay, so that was the correct answer. No points on this round, but good try, everybody. And it's time now for a quick break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
School safety is our #1 priority. Always report bullying to an adult, attend class every day, and please say no to drugs and alcohol. Be sure to report any criminal or suspicious activity to campus police. Remember, texting and cell phone use is forbidden when driving in school zones. Always watch out for kids at crosswalks and when loading on and off school buses. Keep our kids safe.
Hi and welcome back. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. And of course, we'd like to thank our students from Gonzales Middle School and our students from United South Middle School for joining us here today and being such good sports. And of course, I'd like to thank our guest host today, Mr. David Gonzales, the Executive Director for Middle School Education here at United ISD. And Mr. Gonzales, what did you think of our show today?
And I had a blast. These kids are very sharp, and there were some challenging questions, and they were able to do very well.
All right,
I'm very proud of them.
Very smart group of students we have with us here today. And of course, we'd like to thank Sonic, America's Drive-In, and McDonald's of Laredo for providing some prizes for our students. And of course, you can watch Knowledge for College and our other fine UISD programming on all our local stations. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And we do have some projects on YouTube as well. So with that, let's go ahead and say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.